Hello, this is Ron Janish at andrewscourse.com, also at precisiontrader.com and a few other websites. And this video is going to cover the past 10 days in intraday. And what we're going to do is rather unique. What we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the logic that I used during the intraday sessions and the techniques I used, and what we're also going to do at the end is show you a technique that I found that would save me personally probably at least $200 on every trade. Okay, and I'll share this technique with you in fine detail, and nothing you got to buy to learn this wonderful technique. And let me start first with what were we looking at a few weeks ago. Well, when prices were up here, as you may recall, we already were saying in uh, our videos that, hey, we're looking for prices to come down and looking for a nice little downtrend here. And so these are the speed bumps that are forecasted along the way. And that's what I like to call them, speed bumps, because if they are truly speed bumps, then that would indicate that the trend would go on further. It's just, hey, they might stop here for a while. Okay, and how long they would stop here would be, we'll have to see. Will they stop exactly at the speed bump? Probably not. They may go down to it and go up, or they may go down past it and go up a little bit here. All of that can happen. It's just, it gives me an idea as to where the speed bumps are on a chart that is going in a downtrend. Okay. So anyway, so prices were up here in the last video. I said, no, down, down, down. It's down we go. And there was a number of standard textbook course reasons why I said that. And then over here we have what we call a WN signal, and I'll be referring to that several times. And that's a standard textbook thing that you learn in the advanced course and all that kind of stuff. So, and what's interesting about the WN signal is you get it on daily charts, and you get it on intraday charts, and it helps you and get with the trend, and assuming the trend is down here, of course, and we'll know that actually in the fullness of time. But as we see it right now, it still looks like it's down. So let's take a look at some intraday charts, and let's take a look at exactly why I responded the way I did when people asked me about the trend and what I was doing and what I was looking at and stuff like that. Okay. Let's take a look at 60-minute. Let's look at nice intraday charts. Okay, so this here was the high on the chart, and with perfect 20/20 hindsight, we can now see that prices moved in the direction it did. And as you guys know, if you're looking at the your standard, I don't know, half hour or 15-minute pivots, you could see clearly that over here your master trend said it's down we go time. And if you're anyway, so that's looking at your intraday indicators, and you combine that with daily, and that's because on the daily chart master trend was saying nope, it's still down. Okay, and so it's down we go time, and market cooperated and went down rather nicely. And with perfect 20/20 hindsight, we can see right now that had you used, let's say, your 240 minute bars, which you may have when prices clumped down past here, once again prices did not break the master when it went down. Ironically, it did not break the master trend to the downside, indicating, hey, we'll have a good move to the upside. And over here on your smaller time frames, same thing happened. So what do you do with stuff like this? Well, you can use your standard Willie Nelson indicator, and WN would have given you a nice long signal here, and good stuff like that. Actually, you could have had one here, depending on what size pivots you use, and if you use other stuff in connection with it. So, and so okay, so the market goes up nicely here, and as it comes down here, you have for your students of the Babson course, you'll notice that you have a signal number. What is that signal number? Number 9, telling as it comes down here, telling you, hey, no way is this a downtrend, and so watch for this trend to continue. And sure enough, because signal number 9 said, hey, watch out for the uptrend here. So okay, so you have it coming down, and then you use your your advanced course guys, your standard master course, your standard master trend indicator telling you no, it's still likely to continue to the upside. And some of you may have noticed an expanded pivot formation in here, and so you had your EP, and once again, that good old WN signal, well, here it is, and so here we go again, and up she goes some more. Now that's all well and good, and up she went, and as she went up, she tested the highs and didn't make it past the highs, and then you have one of those nice on your daily charts, a nice Willie Nelson sell indicator here, and that's WN, by the way, and I call it Willie Nelson so it's easy to remember. And so what happens is over here, we had an indication using the Babson stuff that, hey, it's time to take this ride, because you can have a power move down. So we get a nice little power move down, but the problem with the power move down is as prices go down on a simple hourly chart, we see that prices did not break the master trend, and saying, geez, what's going on here? Well, actually, not the 240 chart. So it's suggesting that on the 240 it's going to go up again. Well, it does, as we know, prices go up and down in markets, and so what happens here is prices come down and go up again. Now over here, you probably have another WN signal in here. Yeah, I think you do, and so you have another WN signal right in here after Babson number 8 tells you, hey, you've got an up move coming. And then so prices go up, and they go up nicely, and they break everything in sight. And this here is this is Sunday night, and one of the things about Sunday night was we have that nice gap to the upside, as you can see up here. And I remember Mark down in Kuwait saying, oh no, I'm going to sell, and everybody knew that I was in here short, just going, no, I'm looking at my daily charts and my weekly charts, and I think this is going to continue. And so the market cooperated, and down we went some more. And this is on the 60-minute chart here. You can see what happened afterwards, and so we come down here to, we'll see, where did Monday morning start? Monday started with a nice downside move, and everybody's really happy, and Mark's in heaven because he's making money rather nicely. And as we come down here, this is very early in the morning on Tuesday. And so very early in the morning on Tuesday, we got this nice thing to the downside. Oh wow. And then prices jump up, right? And they come back down. And so, as I look on this thing here, I'm still sitting on my shorts. Matthew's asking me, saying, hey, what's going on? What's going on? This guy's looking like it's about to break new highs. I say, Matt, look, master trend is saying, hey, down we go some more. And if you draw your master trend thing right here, basis hourly, or hourly is good enough, you'd see that prices stayed within the master trend down. And basis hourly, prices also broke the master trend to the downside here. So what happened up here? Well, up here, if you remember, I sent out a chart. I think it was 5 or 15 minute, and up here you had what we call the standard EP formation, which is absolutely textbook. It's really wonderful for finding fast moves at the beginning of a move of some kind, and the only place we had that kind of a move was on the intraday here. And so here we get the bloom to the downside, and that's kind of neat. And so prices come down, and this is choppy heaven. And so we get to this day here, right? We get to here, and this was yesterday. And yesterday morning, I sent out a thing to everybody in the free Precision Trader group, and in the Advanced Andrews group, the private group, saying, hey guys, watch out for a BBK. And we had, at that time, what we were looking at was this much data. Now, at this point here, we do not have a BBK. All we have is a that's a possible is a 3P. Here we have our 3P short retrace. Okay, so we have a 3P short retrace saying, hey, we're looking, this guy breaks this line here, watch out, you're going to have one heck of a caramba to the downside. But sure enough, prices go up, 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 and we see that as they come up here, they come up to the BB point. Now remember that we have the B, B, and then the K, right? And so they come up here to the second B point, and then as prices break through here, sure enough, we have the caramba. And so yesterday we had the nice caramba to the downside, and today we're sitting over here. Okay, so this is what happened. It's BBKs and WNs. They're all part of this our top of the line advanced course that you can find at andrewscourse.com, where you'll find a picture of not so happy. Look at a little bit of a frown there. Dr. Alan Andrews on the site, and you'll find other things. You'll find videos, and see if you look. Let's see, dealing with fear is where I gave the forecast that markets were going to go down for a while. You'll find out about that. You'll find out about products. Our primary product is the Advanced Andrews course. If you'd like the expanded course, which is massive, absolutely massive, covers everything that we have in terms of written material on Andrews, that's also available. But there's a limitation of 100 copies because that includes a lot of very special videos and stuff. So we also have that available. Anyway, this is what we see right now. Oh yes, that wonderful technique that I have found to be very, very useful for increasing my profits. You're not going to believe this. This is okay. One of the things that happens is, and even to me, okay, I'll look at this stuff here. I'll have a really good idea as to where it's going, and lo and behold, I won't exactly use the signals. I'll kind of miss the signal a little bit or whatever, and so, okay, here's a technique that I personally, I looked over my last 10, 20 trades that were intraday trades, just where I get in and out during the day, and that are relatively low risk, and I found a way how I could save $200 on every trade. Okay, and you can go through historically and see if this works for you. Okay, and you might want to adjust the size a little bit. And what I have found absolutely works for me, and how I can save $200 on every trade. In other words, make $200 more on every trade in the last 10 trades with perfect 20/20 hindsight, was wherever I feel an impulse to put a trade in because of what I know about the market and all that other kind of stuff, put it in $200 better. So in other words, if I want to go short over here, no problem. Okay, if market goes down, I get this really strong impulse, boom, I want to go short over here, no problem. Just look at what that price is, and then put it in $200 better basis ES. That is personally what I have found works for me. You want to might want to look through your trading. Maybe you're a $25 guy, maybe you're a $50 guy, maybe you're a $100 or $500 guy. But take a look at that through your own prior trades and see if that makes sense to you. Okay. Anyway, that's a technique. I'm glad to share it with you. So you have a good day, and remember to come over to andrewscourse.com, and ooh, look at this, some different charts, and we'll show you some of the stuff that we found in the past, and you can even, this is the data that we saw up to that point, and so when we posted it, and so you can see what exactly happened afterwards. That's kind of fun, and yeah, I know this guy here, for example, just went up a little bit and then went down further, and that happens. So anyway, take a look andrewscourse.com. Come on by. We'd love to have you join the course. Remember, you get a number of things. You get an absolutely free version of Precision Trader, copy of Precision Trader, fully functional, does all the stuff that it's supposed to, and you get the course itself, which is a whole bunch of videos. You get a manual in the mail, nice solid manual. Now the manual has techniques in it that are not in the videos, and the videos have techniques that are not in the manual, even though there's like a 90% overlap. Okay, and between two of them. And the next thing you get is you get to be in the private group where we Matthew and I point stuff out, and Matthew is a guy I've known for over 15 years. He has several years ago he went through my seminar and all that kind of stuff, and most recently he jumped into the expanded course, and that's where you get the massive works of Andrews and a whole bunch of videos and stuff. And seems like he's a pretty happy camper. Anyway, come join the group, and if you have the time, if you don't have the time, join the Precision Trader group. Okay, that one's free. You don't get as much, but you still get our stuff every once in a while. Thank you for your time. Bye.